I'll be very brief. The cause of the problem that happened on Friday, and actually it goes back a little bit, few days, was that we had a peace agreement which we concluded in the Republic of South Sudan last year in August. And in that peace agreement, there was a provisions of having two armies in the capital city. That is the South Sudan National Army, which is SPLA, and then the forces of the then Vice President and the current Vice President of the Republic who rebelled, and we signed peace deal with him. So we had two armies in the country. And because of that structure, the Juba town started undergoing few problems regarding some soldiers from the IO, which is the army that belongs to the Vice President, causing problems in the region. So they had cases where 5 soldiers were shot at one of the checkpoints on the 7th, the week before the incident, and then also after the incidents, and when the president, on Friday when the war started, the president and his deputies were meeting in the palace to address issues to do with security in towns that were caused by the accident that I just mentioned. And one of the officers belonging to the IO, SPLA IO, came into the palace and wanted to force his way through where the meetings was taking place. And as a result of that, he was denied access to the building. He shot the officer, and then the fighting broke out. His spokesperson sent a text message to his colleagues that the Vice President was being detained in the palace, while in fact he was in a normal meeting in the presidency. His troops who were stationed outside the town started marching towards the town to come and rescue the Vice President, which was again a wrong misinformation, and this caused where we are. We are expecting investigation to be conducted by the person, by the president or the leader of the person who have sent the tax. But we thought that was irresponsible thing to do. It has caused a lot of unnecessary death in the country, and we would expect that person should be held accountable. With the declaration of cessation of hostilities, the president have said it very clear, and he is on record saying that he is not in a position to take back South Sudanese to war. And as a result, I would expect that what is happening today is a recommitment to peace process, maybe with some readjustment of issues that we have talked about. I mean, we had the support from the region, and the region would expect the same support to be continued from the region by talking to the two people and the two principles, including the issues to do armies, that they have to abide and implement. The president and the vice president are in contact. They are always talking to each other, and that's why when the president declared ceasefire, he also did the same thing. So I respect they are talking together. Thank you very much.
Okay, thank you very much. We're going to give you